Hi, my name is Josh Udell. I work for Men in Black Transportation, and today I'm going to show how and what we do whenever you get a job assigned to you. Alright, so this is our lockbox. This is where we keep all the keys to the vehicles and also the key to the front door. When you get assigned a job, there may not be someone at the office at that time, so we always include a key to the front door. The code will be located on the bottom. As of right now, it is 3300, but the code may change, so always make sure to have the most current code. Pop it open, take the lock out, open the door. There will be the keys to all your vehicles, and then the key to the front door is always laying down here. You'll notice that each key comes with the key to the vehicle and a gas card. Make sure you collect both of them when you grab your key. Alright, these are where we keep our coolers and waters. You're always going to want to grab some of these with you. Depending on what type of ride you have, is the cooler you have. If you're driving a sedan, you're going to grab the smaller cooler. Buses will grab the large coolers. And just grab enough waters to accommodate your daily rides. And when you're done, bring them back and make sure you unload the waters and keep the lids open so you don't get mold. On your job, it'll say if you need a car seat or not. This is where we keep our car seats. We have the infant car seats, we have the toddler car seats, and you also need to make sure that they're not expired. All car seats have an expiration date or a date of manufacture on them. This one is 2015. I'm not the exact sure on how long they're good for. Just make sure that they're not expired, and when you're done, put it back. Every day you have work, you're going to want to grab a tablet. You're going to grab the tablet for the vehicle you're assigned. You'll know that in your job, which we will go over at a later time. If you're assigned the Sprinter, you're going to grab the tablet that says Sprinter on it. We have two Sprinters, so this one says Sprinter 2. And on the tablet, there is a code when you first turn them on. It is 5644. And those also might change, so always keep up to date with the new codes. And the important apps you're going to want to worry about is your Driver Anywhere app, which we will go over at a later time, and the Samsara Driver app, which we will go over at a later time. Alright, so you have your tablet, you have your cooler, you're all set to go, it's in the car. Now you're going to go around and physically check the car for any defects. Make sure it's not dented, scratched, damaged. And if it is, just make sure to take a note of it, and we'll mark it on our pre-check, which we go over next. Okay, next we're going to go over the Driver Anywhere app. It's the core app we use to get our work done here at Men in Black. It's right here. It's called Driver Anywhere. You can download it off the Apple Store or the Droid Market. When you open it up, it's going to ask you to log in. You'll get login credentials from HR. Right now I don't have any jobs, but when you get a job, it's going to look something like this. Right here, you have the client's name, you have the information. These little icons will be lit up if they're needed, like a car seat, a greeting sign for an airport pickup. It tells you what kind of car you'll be driving, the pickup location and the drop-off location. When you click accept job, it'll give you 3 seconds to confirm. It'll count down from 3. And then once you confirm, if there's flight information, the flight information will show up. It'll be a link. You can click on it and it'll tell you when the plane's coming, when it's taking off, what time you need to be at the airport. Those times fluctuate greatly, so make sure you keep an eye on them. And once you accept it, this orange bar will go away. There'll be another link on the job down here where if you click on it, it's a picture right now so it won't work, but if you click on it, it'll go more into detail. You want to make sure you go in there and read all the notes. It'll tell you how many clients you're picking up, how many suitcases you can expect. And at the very bottom, there will be special notes like gate codes or how to enter the premises or special instructions regarding anything. So always make sure to read your notes. And that's it for the app. Alright, so now we're going to go over the Driver Anywhere app. You can find it in any Apple App Store. It's orange right there, Driver Anywhere. This is the app that we construct all of our business on. You'll get all your information, all your jobs, anything you need is going to be on this app. You're going to open it and you're going to log in with credentials that you get from HR. So this is what it looks like when you receive a job. It's going to have the orange bar to indicate that it's a new job. You're going to have the client's name, the pickup location, the drop-off location, what kind of car you'll be driving. You have the option to accept and reject, but if it's given to you within the date range that you've told them that you're available to work, it's assumed that you're going to hit accept. Once you accept, you'll get the flight information. So we'll go ahead and accept this. It'll count down from 3. So now that we've accepted it, it's giving you some more information. It gives you the flight info. All jobs, you want to check on the notes. So you click on the very bottom link. This has all the notes for the job. It'll have special information. ETA's call to cancel reservation due to coronavirus. So this tells me that this job is no longer active. We'll just go over it for training purposes. So it gives you the flight information, what time it is, the client's phone number, so on and so forth. Up here it'll say that you need a greeting sign because it's a meet and greet, which we will go over later. How many suitcases it has, and then it'll tell you that if there's an extra stop, if there's a baby on board, so on and so forth. So now we're gonna head to, and keep in mind this is the pickup time. So mine's military time, so it says 17:51, so that's 5:51 p.m. Now keep in mind that is the pickup time. So you need to that's the time you have to be there to get the client in your car. So you want to give yourself enough time to get dressed, get to the office, get the vehicle, and be there by 5:51. Now, Men in Black, we strive to be there 15 minutes early, so really you want to be there at 5:35. So you need to account for time for you to get ready, drive to the office, get the car, do your pre-check, and then be at the pickup location by this time. Okay, so now we're gonna start heading to our pickup location. It's a good idea to download Google Maps because our job app is intertwined with the Google Maps. So to do that, you're going to click on the pickup and drop off location, and it'll give you routes. So PU is pickup, so it'll automatically generate the route from where you're at right now to the pickup location. So if you click that, see it goes to Google Maps automatically, it'll route to where you need to go. And then you can go ahead and click start, and then we'll be on our way. Now before we do that, we also need to mark our job as on our way, and you can do that down here, and you have to update this job as you go on in the assignment. So there'll be on the way, arrived, client on board, and dropped off, and you need to update live, so you need to do that as you're physically doing it. So now we're going to set it to on the way, and again it'll count down from 3, and you'll notice that our status has now changed to on the way to pickup. And we're gonna head out there right now. So this is our cell phone lot. It's located on the corner of Liberator Way and North Harbor Drive. This is where we wait when we have a pickup from the airport. Now again, this job is for training purposes only. So here's the flight information that we have. When you click on it, it'll go to this screen and you can click on track flight. It'll go to the website and it'll tell you when it's coming in. Again, training purposes only, so that's why it's saying it's arrived. It'll usually say landing in 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Now there's 2 different kinds of pickups you can do at the airport. There's curbside and meet and greet, and we're gonna go over each one of them right now. Alright, so for a curbside pickup, again, this is for training purposes only, so the timing is not correct here. Usually it'll say about 5 to 10 minutes when it's about to land. So for curbside pickup, you'll wait until the plane lands, and you'll see it'll update automatically and it'll tell you when it's landed. I usually wait about 10 minutes after the plane lands, and then I'll text the client letting him know that I'm here at the airport in the cell phone lot waiting for him or her. And I usually say something along the lines of, "Hi, this is Josh, your chauffeur. I see that you landed. Please feel free to give me a call or text whenever you're ready, so let me know what zone you're in and I'll promptly pick you up." Zone is where you pick them up, and we'll go over that in a later time. And if it's a meet and greet, what I like to do normally is I wait 10 minutes before it lands, so it'll say landing in 10 minutes. And that's when I go into the parking lot, because you have to go inside the airport. Now I wait 10 minutes because we do have to pay for parking. We do get reimbursed for that, but you don't want to go in there too long because then that's the higher parking rate. That's why I wait about 10 minutes, and we'll go over the meet and greet at a later time as well. So this video is for our bus drivers. This is where we stage when we're doing the airport pickup. Obviously we can't park in the normal parking because we're a lot bigger. This is located off of North Harbor Drive. So the main street you're driving down is this street right here. And instead of making a right to the airport, you're just gonna make a left, come down this street, make another left. You're gonna go all the way down, and you can see you can turn around there and then come back up, and then that's where we're at right now. And then this is where your bus drivers can get ready for an airport pickup, stage your vehicle, and if you're just a little bit too early, this is where you come and park. It is a red curb, but you will not get ticketed. This is strictly for bus staging. So this is our curbside pickup. This is Terminal 1. You text the client, you let them know that you're ready. They've texted you back. They let you know they're at Zone F. Now these are the signs right here, the green signs. They're all alphabetized. They're in alphabetical order. So if they're at Zone F, you just keep driving until you go down to Zone F, and you pull over to the curb and you pick them up. Now there is no waiting here. You cannot, that's what the cell phone lot is for. You can't sit here and wait, so the client has to be ready to go. This is also where we drop off for Terminal 1. Terminal 2 is a little bit different. They have two different locations for pickup and drop off. The pickup is the same. They'll have zones just like this, but the drop off is a little bit different, and I'll show you where that's at. Alright, so for Terminal 2, for dropping or picking up, you're going to get to the zones by going right. For dropping off though, you stay left here, and you just continue on this ramp to go up. Over there is parking for meet and greet. We'll go over that later. But after that, you get up to the top of this ramp. This is the drop-off location for Terminal 2. You're going to memorize where all the terminals are. Don't worry about that. But Terminal 2 is broken up into two segments. So you have Alaska and American at this end, and then at the other end you have the rest of Terminal 2. Again, you'll memorize which airlines are at what terminal, but for now, just look it up. Alright, so now we're doing the meet and greet. This is where you've waited 10 minutes until the plane was going to land, and now you're going to park inside the terminal. You're going to want to grab a ticket and keep this for your records. Again, you do have to pay for parking, but Men in Black does reimbursement on a weekly basis, so keep all your receipts. We are, as charter vehicles, have special parking. It's going to be towards the middle, and they'll be labeled. It'll say for charter or commercial vehicles only. I'll try to get there as quickly as possible so this video doesn't run too long. But right here down in front, these white signs right here, it says charter and vendor vehicles. That is for us. We are allowed to park here. So we're going to go ahead and park, and then we're going to get ready to go inside and meet our client. Alright, so we're here at Terminal 1. We parked our vehicle right there, and just to get inside, you're just going to go up the escalator and cross the sky bridge, and then go down the stairs on the other side. Alright, so we're inside Terminal 1. There's 3 different locations you can pick up from. If you're picking up from gates 11 to 18, the terminal is down there, where that lady just walked out of. If you're picking up from gates 3 to 10, it is right over there underneath that TV hanging from the ceiling. And gates 1 and 2 are down at the other end of the airport. You'll see a large sign, you can't miss it. and you just wait outside the door where everyone's walking out of, and you're going to hold a greeting sign with your client's name on it. I'll go over how to find the client's name when we get to the gates over here. Alright, so we're here at Terminal 1, and we're at the gates 3 through 10. This is the most popular gate, the one we'll be at most of the time. And what you want to do is you want to hold up a sign that has your client's name on it. You can access that through your app. This icon right here is lit up. That's your greeting sign. So go ahead and click that arrow. You can go down here to greeting sign and click it, and it'll bring up the client's name. Now, sometimes that's it won't be there, and you need to get a sign. You can click on these arrows right here, go down to greeting sign, and it'll list all your jobs. And you can click on the job that you want. Just click show sign, and it'll make one for you in case it's not already populated. And then if for some reason, if you need to make up your own personal one, you can click new, and it'll give you the option to make up any sign you want. And then again, the client will come off board. You'll wait for luggage if they have any. Offer to carry it for them. Sometimes they want to carry their own luggage. That's completely fine. And just walk them back to the car. All right, my name is Josh. I work for Men in Black, and I'm going to go over the dress code for you guys. So it's a black pants, black shirt, black coat, black shoes, and a red tie. The tie will be supplied to you by HR. The rest of it you do have to get on your own, but it's a very professional look. Try to keep trim and cleaned up. I'm not right now, but go ahead and need to get that done. Also, Bluetooth is very critical. It's not necessary, but I highly recommend you get one, as you cannot talk during your rides on your phone, and sometimes the office dispatch may need to get a hold of you, so I highly recommend getting one of these. Just keep your suits clean, pressed. Try to get them dry cleaned if possible. Iron, not wrinkled, and keep your coat on at all times. And that's it, man. That's it. Alright, so you picked up your client, you walk back to the vehicle, you have your luggage. Make sure you open the doors for your client and load the luggage for them. Just be courteous. As for conversation, kind of gauge the client, how they feel. Let them start the conversation if they want to talk. Sometimes they don't want to talk, they just want to sit there. Just kind of gauge it, fill it out, and go off of them. We try to stay away from politics and religion. Again, don't shoot them down if they bring it up. Just be courteous, be polite. If you are picking up a celebrity, which does happen, remember professional courtesy. Don't ask for signatures or pictures or anything like that. Just be professional. And yeah, just be courteous and professional. Alright, so now we're leaving the parking structure. You still have your ticket. It's always carry your debit card or some type of card with you. Cash, it's a little tricky here, so just put in your ticket. Terminal 1 will automatically give you a receipt. It will not let you leave until it gives you a receipt. Terminal 2, you have to push the button on the screen to get a receipt. So here is I have to pay $2.50. So you just put your debit card in. It'll process it, and they'll shoot back your credit card and give you your receipt. Terminal 2, after it gives you back your credit card, the arm will open, but it won't print a receipt unless you request it. Now, please keep all your receipts so we can reimburse you. This is Terminal 2. Again, just like Terminal 1, you're going to pull up and get your ticket. Once you get the ticket, the door will open. And just like Terminal 1, charter vehicles have special parking. It's going to be on the ground floor in row N as in Nancy. Now, it's going to look pretty open because nobody's at the airport right now due to COVID. But usually this is packed. So you're just going to go in and make a left. Go down to row N as in Nancy. It's right in the middle. Can't miss it. Go all the way down. And then all of this right here is charter and vehicle parking. It's all labeled. Go ahead and park wherever you want. Again, this is where you would mark your job as arrived. Always make sure to update your status. And then we're gonna get out the vehicle and cross those streets to get into the airport. Alright, so this is Terminal 2. We've entered through the doors right behind my cameraman there. Came in and you walk in, you see the escalators right here. This is where it's a little easier than Terminal 1 because everybody who comes in through Terminal 2 is going to come down these stairs. There's not different gates, no difference. Everyone is going to come down these stairs. Just hold your sign right here where my cameraman's standing, and they'll meet you and get your luggage if anyone needs luggage, and then go back to the car. So this is leaving Terminal 2. The exit is going to be to the left if you're facing the airport. Virtually the same as Terminal 1. Put in your ticket. This one might be free since we weren't here that long, which it is. But you put in your ticket. After that, you put in your debit card. It'll spit it back out, and then the gate will open and it'll let you leave. What people don't know is that the button will generate right here. Push it, and it'll get your receipt. And then so we can reimburse you, make sure you get that receipt. So now I'm going to show you where the international terminal is. The doors to Terminal 2 is right here. And if you're picking up at the international terminal, which is anything from London or Japan or anything overseas pretty much, you're going to keep going down straight here. And the international terminal is actually just newly built. The parking lot for it is right here. And I'll show you how to enter that parking lot as well. So this is where you cross the street. And then you cross the street, make a left. The international terminal is right here. It's this glass building. You just enter those doors right here, and then that's where you wait for your client holding up a sign. And to get to the parking lot for the international terminal, just keep going straight past the international terminal. You'll get to this street right here called McCain. You can also reach it from North Harbor Drive. And just keep going down North Harbor and make a right on McCain instead of the left. And you'll enter the parking lot through this entrance right here where the blue P is. You'll enter it, you'll grab a ticket, go all the way down, and then park right next to the cross guard. This is our car wash. It's called Midway Express Car Wash. You're gonna pull in, and when you do, it's closed right now, but you're gonna pull into these lanes right here, and you'll get in line. You wait in your car until an attendant comes up to you. He'll give you a ticket. Leave your keys in the car. Leave the car on. You're going to walk in through the door up there that says cashier. You may not be able to see it right now. And you'll just follow the hallway till you get to the cashier. You'll give the cashier your ticket, and he'll give you a receipt. You do not have to pay for this. It's all taken care of. If he doesn't recognize you right away, just let him know that you're with Men in Black, and you'll be fine. Just make sure to keep that receipt. You'll be turning that in at the end of the day along with your parking structure receipts and gas receipts. We're located at 3460 Midway Drive, zip code 92110. They're open from 9 to 5. We wash our cars on a daily basis. So every day, before, after, is located in Dana Point right next to the airport. It's understandable if your day is just crazy and you cannot get down here, but you need to get down here if you have the time. We do keep records of it, of when it's washed, when it's not washed, and at least once a day try to get your car washed. This is our gas station that we use, the Arco, located on Balboa Avenue. The address is 7731 Balboa Avenue, 92111. This is the one that we have our price deal with, so please use this one. This is also the Arco where the buses have clearance. All of our cars use natural gas except for the buses and the Sprinters that use diesel. Now all your keys should have a gas card on it. You'll get your own personalized gas card pin. All you do is just go outside as if you're getting gas in your own car, insert the card. It'll ask for your PIN, enter your PIN number. Each one is Each one is for each per driver, that you have your own special code. After you enter your code, it'll also ask for the mileage of the vehicle, and then it'll let you pump. And once you're done pumping, make sure you keep your receipt, because you're going to return that in at the end of the day along with your car wash receipts and any parking structure receipts that you might have accrued. And that's it for gas. Alright, so that's it for here at Men in Black. Just do a quick recap. You get your job, you accept it, you show up to the office in ample time, you get your water, you get your tablet, you get any necessary items if needed. You update your trip to on the way. You do your pre-check inspection. You get to the pickup location 15 minutes ahead of time. You ask them if they need any help with their luggage. You open the doors. You load their luggage for them. Be courteous. Be friendly, happy, smile. Gauge the conversation, how they want to talk. Drop them off. Make sure you update your app accordingly to on the way, dropped off client. Wash your vehicle. Fill up your vehicle after your day's work. Come back to the office. Unload your cooler with any unused water. Plug your tablet in. Make sure it is charging. And turn in all gas receipts into your folder that's hanging on the wall right back here. And that's it.